a duck to water. Like it'll just come naturally to him.
As the Colin pipe band strikes up down below us, the teams go into a little huddle. The toss has been done. Huge occasion for Kieran O'Kane, our match official as well, from the Swatra club, in there in the middle of the field. And Swatra, winners of the intermediate title. But who will be crowned the senior champions? Will it be 13 in a row for Sleacht Néill, or can Kevin Lynch's land number 24 in the history of the club? As off they go.
Yeah, it looks like Shea McGuigan for Eamon Cassidy.
Yep, number 8 has gone.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. You know, Eamon Cassidy, I thought was excellent in the couple of games that I've seen him at midfield.
So Shea McGuigan, apologies, in for Eamon Cassidy on the Sleacht Néill side, and as you said, in for Lynch's is Niall McNichol, and also was it Mark Craig? Did you say was in?
Yeah, Mark Craig for Paddy Kelly. But look, I mean, how Kevin Lynch's go about this is going to be very, very interesting. I mean, the launch pad that they've had from Rory O'Meanan and Shane McGuigan right through this championship. I mean, I think they had 6 from play between them in the first half of the semi-final. Like, they're two players you probably need to mark on the Sleacht Néill team, and I know that's a funny thing to say, Kevin, they're defenders, but like, if they give Sleacht Néill a platform, then they're going to be in serious trouble all day. So look, how Kevin Lynch go about this tactically is going to be very, very interesting.
Into space, but it's straight down the throat there of a Kevin Lynch's man, which is John Mullen. Mullen out in front, uses his goalkeeper. Chance here now for Sean Kelly. Kelly,
bad mistake.
Poor effort out of the clear, and there's a chance for Shea Cassidy. Cassidy across looking for Brendan Rodgers, but it's good defending. Good defending from Sleacht Néill. They almost give it away, Lynch's. But Sleacht Néill come again, and they have a chance still. The effort comes in over the bar from Chrissy, and it's the opening score.
Well, I mean, look, Kevin Lynch has had 2 chances to get it clear. Look, I mean, they want to stay in this thing early. Like, don't make mistakes, don't give the ball away at the back. You know, very unlike Sean Kelly there. I mean, that ball should have went long.
Here's a chance now to clear his lines. Corey drops it in, but it's straight to a Sleacht Néill man. Now a chance here for Rory O'Meanan to drive this one in from deep inside his own half. It's dropped. That's a super point.
I mean, this is what we're saying. Like, you really have to be pushing up on Rory O'Meanan. You cannot let him step off at the space there.
For Shea Cassidy. Cassidy holds off his man, gets the ball onto the stick, needs to get support. Does so from Shea McGuigan inside.
Ball.
Beautiful ball inside to Chrissy McKay. A point to his name already on the 45. Turns and it's 3 points to no score.
Yeah, look, that's 2 from play for Chrissy. Started well.
McGuigan,
and there goes Rory. Look,
back to McGuigan again. Shane McGuigan with the effort. And Shane McGuigan's effort.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's Rory has won. Shane has won. Like, look, I mean, it's the launch pad for everything that comes out of this Sleacht Néill team is Rory and Shane, and I mean,
McEldowney coming towards the 45, and he's coming forward. He'll fancy his chances himself. He turns away. He's not too sure, but he's over.
Look, Alan, I know it's early days, but I mean, 5-0 against Sleacht Néill. I mean,
the writing's already on the wall.
Well, look, we had a lot of hope. We had a lot of hope that this was going to be really competitive, but I mean, Kevin Lynch have really got to get a hold of things here.
Cassidy under pressure, he's still got help there. Turns his man though to Shea. Shea has the chance, shortens the grip of the hard. Good defending, but it comes back to Shea again. Back out now, an opportunity here from Shea McGuigan. 6 points to no score.
Over into this defense. Like, really, when I seen Craig out at full forward, I thought that's what was going to be his job. He'd come back there and he'd help defend, but
Richie with this free, and he has nailed it.
Just one to settle him down, and look, the puck out's been coming so quick so far. Just could have went anywhere, but look, I mean, it's been an Achilles heel for Kevin Lynch's down over the finals, like missing chances. You just can't afford to do it. Like
3 wides already, Johnny, for them.
You know,
none.
Sleacht Néill don't hit wides.
Here they come
and
again.
Look, here comes the runner.
They'll be thinking of a goal here. Brendan Rodgers bears in and goal. Comes forward. Brendan roll for Brendan Rodgers. They have a chance. They take it.
Yeah, look, I mean, we just talked about it, the amount of space that was down there, and I mean, that's so simple. Now, Sean Kelly will be disappointed. He'll feel like he should have saved that. Look at the space again. I mean, if he gets inside, we're in serious trouble. And here he goes.
Brendan Rodgers turns his man, gets away from him, trying to get back at him. There is Owen McKeever, but Brendan Rodgers drops it in. And Rodgers,
what a score! Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable for Brendan Rodgers.
Yourself in the match, whereas now you're 9 down if you put bodies back. And again, look at the gap out. Look, I mean, if they go inside,
Picked up there by Shea Cassidy. Cassidy bearing in on goals here. Cassidy with a chance of a second goal. A second goal for Sleacht Néill, and Shea Cassidy is the man that fires it to the net. 2-7 to a point.
Like, it's just hard to know where they're going to go from here on. Like, I mean, that's 13 points to 1. Kevin Lynch have real quality players in their team. I mean, you know, they've Niall Ferris and they've Corey O'Reilly and they've Darren McGilligan and Richie. They've got to find a way here to try and, you know,
and Richie
start slowing Sleacht Néill down, especially in that full forward line. That, you know, that ball that's gone in very far too easy, and try and create a bit of space up front for themselves.
Mark McGuigan, but Chrissy McCaig was quick to react, but McElhinney's over there, or not McElhinney, but Chrissy comes out with the slipper. Chrissy drives in here, looking for his third from play. Chrissy with the effort, Chrissy with a point.
A very good score from Chrissy. Look, he causes havoc when he's in there, and I mean, young McKeever would be disappointed. Like, he should have had the first ball, but like, you can't make mistakes against Sleacht Néill. You get that, get the lift clean and get the ball clear. Obviously, they were trying to go with a size thing to try and get something out of it that hasn't worked out for them.
Hasn't really had anything to play with.
No, I mean, he never got a ball give to him. Like, that's not, you can't say that's on him, and it's a free in, so it's a free shot for Shea Cassidy, and he's knocked it over.
Yep, Shea Cassidy with a goal on the point. The maroon and white again, a ball now, wonderful catch from Shea Cassidy. Lays it off to Chrissy McKay, coming forward, point number 4. Yes, it is.
Chrissy has been excellent. I mean, he's been so good so far.
That full forward line is it's unstoppable.
It's another string in the bow, and it gives them another option. Like, if anything was ever to happen, like, they know they're in safe hands. He's been excellent in this championship from the dead ball.
This one comes in from Shea. And Shea's effort comes in and drops over the bar. And away goes Chrissy McCaig to gather possession between the 65 and the 45. Drops it in here now, looking for Brendan Rodgers and Shea Cassidy. Cassidy gathers possession, turns and heads towards goal, and he's been held up there, but he still gets a back half point.
That is brilliant. I mean, at a stage there, that was 3-on-1, and again, it come from massive pressure from their defenders. I think that's something they probably don't get enough credit for. I mean, all that pressure turned it over. Sheehan plays the long ball, and again, it's over the bar. Yet
again, as he spreads it into space, looking for Shea Cassidy. Cassidy juggles for possession, lays it off now to Mark McGuigan. Back, he expected Shea Cassidy to be coming. Now he is coming, with chance here for Shea, and Shea inside the post and over the bar. Flicks it inside.
That leaves even more space. And here we go. And look at the runner. Here come. Look at Shea McGuigan.
Shea McGuigan's outside him, but Rodgers could go himself. A goal to his name already. He'll fancy a second one. No, he spreads it across here to Shea Cassidy, but Cassidy took his eye off the ball. Brendan Rodgers possibly should have went himself.
Well, he probably should have given. They're going to get the goal. Oh my goodness! Like, they won the ball back and then they made a mess out of it. I was about to say he probably should have given it to Shea McGuigan, who had made a fantastic run for him.
3 goals and 13 points to 2 points. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
As Richie drops this one in, drops it just about over the park.
Yeah, but look, no. Now Micheál McGrath's the spare man at the back. Like, it's that.
As Rory's going for another long range point, and Rory delivers. Rory only 9 second of the day. You can't win.
You can't win.
Half time goes 3-14 to 3 points.
He doesn't look out of place out there at all.
A dual star also, but not with Sleacht Néill. Plays his football with Glenullen, and they will be here next Sunday along with Sleacht Néill. Glenullen will be in the intermediate semi-final. Sleacht Néill will be in the senior football semi-final, as this one is drove in and drove over the bar from Shea Cassidy for the opening score of the second half.
To say that, and it's difficult to do, you know, now that it has happened, but this is what they would have wanted, you know, a struggle in a game that nobody really wanted to watch. And you know, now that they're doing it and the match is probably dead and buried a long time ago, it's very, very difficult.
Shea Cassidy fires over that free. Can have both from the stick of Shea Cassidy as the runs go, giving options. And here is Sleacht Néill coming forward yet again with Chrissy McCaig for point number 5 for Chrissy.
Excellent
and he
score.
Fires it between the posts.
You know, that's just a wee bit of experience. He leaned into Owen McElhinney. He was able to push him off with his physical strength and then tap it over the bar. 5 from play. Ball goes in. He seems to be about it.
So Richie with the opportunity to tap this one over the bar for a point, and he fires it between the posts and over the bar it goes from Richie. All 4 points so far, all from frees, all from the stick of Richie Mullen.
It's now cost them that they didn't take the free.
Cahill O'Meanine into space, spots a run of Shea Cassidy, almost available is Shea Cassidy, finds himself a little bit of space, turns and fires it between the posts. Very hard to stop.
It's that word space, it's just absolutely killing them.
And hopefully for himself, we'll put this one between the posts and over the bar.
But even you look at the pitch now, and the space is still there. You know, like Niall Ferris is the team captain with a lot of experience, is the guy that's back there. Like, I mean, he should be the guy that's trying to kill it. It might have been Shea's first game of the season, you know, or first championship game of the season. I'm quite surprised it's not probably a couple of other footballers that have been taken off there, like, unless it's injury. But as I say, that's Shea coming back now, and it's 40 minutes of game time under his belt.
Over on the far side, broken down, picked up by Corey Riley. Corey goes from range, drops it in, drops it over the bar with the help of the stick of Oisin O'Doherty. The first from play.
First from play.
Already has the chance to make it 1-8. As Shea comes forward and stands over the yellow slitter. Deep breath, bends down onto the stick and slots it between the posts.
Yeah, Shea Cassidy's not going to miss them ones. Been brilliant, you know, and he's just sitting in there now, like the quarterback nearly just
up to Brendan Rogers, and Rogers turns.
What a score that is, but like again, just broke nicely in front of Cormac by himself, right at his own feet, and away he goes with delivering the next play.
Ferris's effort is blocked down, breaks out to Conor Gale though. Conor Gale into the corner, but the angle's very, very acute here as the ball is across the danger areas, have gone over the bar. That's a point, that's a good score. The man that delivered it is Cormac O'Doherty.
It's a lovely score. Look, I mean, the three lads that they've won there are absolutely fantastic minors that they've had coming through from a super team that they have. Look, and they are ones for the future. That's a great score from Cormac Oak.
McCluskey, good little pass inside from Cormac Oak. Ball in now, looking for Tiernan McHugh. Tiernan McHugh, the first time he's got probably a little bit of space. Ball inside, but it's a poor one. And Oisin O'Doherty will just watch that one. Didn't get the right pull on it though, did Oisin O'Doherty? There's still a chance. Niall Ferris inside here to McGilligan. McGilligan with the effort point.
Conor Kelly, that's a good score. You know, they fought for it, but I mean,
Conor Kelly, apologies.
Tiernan McHugh really should have had a go. I think it was on his right hand side. He much prefers the left for so long now. And I mean, look, on the evidence of this championship, it doesn't look like it's going to be easing anytime soon.
Not at the moment. Richie Mullen with the chance.
That's a fantastic score. I mean, that's a brilliant score from Richie.
Will now take place in Sleacht Néill. Ball forward here for Eamon Cassidy, close to the far sideline. Cassidy looks to get support, gets it from Shane McGuigan. McGuigan with the chance from just outside the arc, and over the bar it goes for Shane, his second of the day. There's the corner forward, and that there is Brendan Rogers. Over to Shane.
Look at the run from
beautiful
Cahill.
Pass into Cahill O'Meanine. Can Cahill get a score? He's done everything else today. Can he finish? He watches. He's not too sure.
Great,
But the umpires.
Great score for the young man. Well done.
Shane McGuigan in acres of space will
take
come
it in,
forward.
Tap it over the bar.
And steadies himself. And now slots it in and over the bar. As easy as you like.
I mean, how many times have they done that where they've come out of the defence with the ball and they have a man who has stayed out of the play and he picks up that loose ball?
Our side, there were almost the 2 additional minutes played. Ball in here as Lynch has come looking for a goal as they try to turn them on, but Finn McEldowney in no mood. Here is a goal chance. Richie Mullen has got a goal. Richie Mullen.
Well done from Richie, and a young Padraig O'Kane made it. It was brilliant from him.
Richie turned his man and fired it to the back of the net. A consolation goal. But here come Sleacht Néill again. Jerome McGuigan breaks away from the challenge there. Does Jerome? Is there a score in Jerome? He's looking for a goal, probably to cancel out the goal at the other end. He fires it and fires it over the bar. And that is that. You would feel the puck out, and it is. It's 13 in a row for Sleacht Néill. Comfortably crowned champions yet again, with a very accomplished all-round performance, Johnny.
I mean, just magnificent champions, and I mean, they just seem to be able to bring these young players through and add them into their team, and it doesn't really take anything out of them. And I mean, look, they have phenomenal leaders there. And I mean, Cormac O'Doherty was absolutely amazing today. And you added into Brenton up front, and Chris Chrissy probably only had the ball in his hand 6 times. He scored 6 points from play. I mean, would Brenton get 2-2 or 2-3? Shea Cassidy probably 1-7 or 1-8. I mean, there's so much talent and there's so much quality all over the place. And as I said a few minutes ago, like, I mean, there's no sign of this ending anytime soon. Like, I mean, that's probably as complete a performance as they put in the final in a long, long time. And they set the tone in the first 5, 10, 15 minutes, you know. And look, Davy McCluskey and Paul Sweeney along that Kevin Lynch's line, and the Kevin Lynch's players. I mean, Paddy Kelly has seen standing there, and Mark has given them everything down through the years. I mean, they are proud to given men and proud hurling men, and that hurts, and it hurts every time it happens. And look, I mean, they'll look at that young group of players that they have coming from minors, and I mean, they have quality in their team, and they'll hope that over the next 3, 4, 5 years that they will close this gap, and they will. But I mean, look, that's hard to take for really good hurling people. But look, that is where Sleacht Néill are at the minute, and like, it's up to everybody else. I mean, we've been saying for a lot of years, like, everybody else is going to have to go to their level, because they're not going to come back to anybody else's.
So 13 in a row was it takes some beating. So very well done. A very, very good team.
First of all, I'd like to thank the match officials, Kieran and his team there. I think everyone will agree, done an unbelievable job. It's not an easy job, probably the hardest job in the GA, and they've done a brilliant job, so thank you to the officials. County Board in Owenbeg, you'll go far to find a better facility. With the weather this week, we didn't know what to expect here, but the surface is always is a credit to the work that goes on here. So thank you to the County Board and Owenbeg for the facilities. Kevin Lynch's wasn't your day. Trust me when I say this, we give you the most respect we can. We know every year that you're going to be the team challenging us and pushing us, and it was no different today. It was a battle and we were really up for it, so keep going, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you next year. Just a special word to our players. It's not easy week on week, obviously the dual aspect, but 13 in a row speaks for itself. We're back out again next week in the football, and I know we're really looking forward to that, okay? And let's keep going. And just going to finish off by thanking our management team. There's quite a few, so I'll leave out many names. We lost a very important member of our management team this year, and he lived and breathed Sleacht Néill hurling. He'll be standing down there in the pitch now, the happiest man in the pitch, and this is for Bun Cassidy today.